Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope all of you guys are having a great hump day, that the hump day is over, that you've gotten over the hump, you've been humped, or you're doing the hump, or the Humpty Hump, or whatever. Just glad the hump is done. Tomorrow, it's already Thursday. Wow. It seems like it was just yesterday that we played, against the Giants. That was a week ago. It's hard to believe that it was a week ago already. Time is literally flying by. Tomorrow I'm down actually here in the country and stuff. This is one of the rental properties that we're working on and stuff. So we're actually staying here tonight and stuff because we got the upstairs pretty much done and all that. And we're working on the downstairs and things. And instead of staying in the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, I'd rather stay in my own place. In fact, this used to be my room when we were down here doing a lot of work and stuff, and we decided to rent it out instead. But be that as it may, I thought I was going to be coming home tomorrow afternoon. We're getting the power turned on at the red brick house. That's a major, major step. Electricity hasn't been on in that house for probably 15 to 20 years. So we're getting new electric service actually hooked up tomorrow and so on. And I thought after they got that done, I was going to go up the road. But we have a family member that's ill and in the hospital. So probably will stay down here at least until Friday. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do as far as watching the game because I guess, I'm going to do the live stream because I don't have a TV here. I can watch Amazon Prime on here, but I can't stream at the same time. So I may have to go to, say, Buffalo Wild Wings to stream the game. Maybe we'll try that. We've got the whole setup here and stuff, so maybe we'll see how well it works inside Buffalo Wild Wings. But anyway, that's not why you're here. The Cowboys got back on the practice field today with good news of players that are coming back. We got Anthony Barr, who is actually getting healthy. He's working out on the bands and getting close to being able to play again. Tyron Smith, the practice window hasn't opened yet, but he's getting close. He should be able to play early in December, so he's getting really, really close. And we got James Washington, who is now got the practice window open for him. And we have the countdown clock. I don't have the clock here, unfortunately, because I'm down here. But we've got Monday with Odell Beckham Jr. coming into Dallas. That's if he doesn't sign with the New York Giants tomorrow. He's going there first. Maybe the Giants will say, you know what, we better jump on this monkey right now. No, let me not call him a monkey. I'm just saying, you jump on this horse. Jump on this horse while we can before it runs away. But jump on it and get it going now because we don't want him to go to Dallas because we know the Cowboys will definitely make that move. And as I've kind of thought that this is Odell trying to make sure that he lets everybody know I am a wanted commodity. Let me see what the Giants are offering, the Bills are offering. Let me take that to Dallas and say, hey, they're offering me, 3-year deal, $15 million a year. What can you do? And we'll see if Jerry Jones says El Paso. You got to make sure that when the fire's, had to stoke the fire there. Okay, so we are trying to make do here because we don't have any furniture. There's no furniture here, so I'm actually kneeling beside the bed here to do this. Okay, you got to make do with what you got, which brings me to an interesting thing with Odell Beckham Jr. The Cowboys, the last 5 weeks, have been the number one scoring offense in the NFL. 33.8 points. Kansas City only averages 30. We've been doing a lot of major damage with 12 and 13 personnel. We have our 4 tight ends. Our 4-headed tight end monster has been doing damage with our 2-headed running back monster. So how does Odell fit into this? Does this mean that we're going to take some things that are really working well and change it? Are we going to go from the 12 and 13 personnel two-headed monster to now being more 3 and 4 wide out sets? Are we going to take some of those balls from Tony Pollard or Zeke or from CD or, here's the thing that's amazing to me. And, I just don't understand it. And maybe it's because I'm listening to the talking heads and their job is to get people to have a reaction. And they do a good job of getting Cowboy fans triggered. I don't understand how we've got so many of these guys that are saying things like, like Shady McCoy. He's just like, no matter what, he's going to be a Dallas Cowboy hater. But he was saying when we destroyed Minnesota, that Dak Prescott, he didn't impress me because he was dinking and dunking down the field. He wasn't extending the ball down the field. So he didn't show me anything. Okay, so he was 22 out of 26, 272 yards, couple of touchdowns. Okay. So he wasn't throwing the ball enough air yards for you. Okay. So we beat the Giants. We were up by 2 scores with, a minute left to go. And we get Dan Orlowski that says, well, the Cowboys just squeaked by against the Giants. You mean the Giants that had only lost 3 games all season? The Giants that at the moment are the 7th seed in the playoffs? The Giants who got a touchdown in garbage time? That because we didn't get a 50 burger on them, that's not good enough? Mind you, Dak Prescott last week, I'm curious to see if Shady McCoy says Dak Prescott impressed me this week. Because Dak Prescott had an average of 12.1 air yards per pass play. Higher than anybody else last week. Anybody else. So, I don't understand why Dak Prescott is always getting all this hate. With Cooper Rush, I think we were 26th offense. We've moved up to, I think, 3rd. In the time that Dak's been back, even though we had that one loss against Green Bay, we are the number 1 scoring offense by almost 4 points in the last 5 games. You've got now CeeDee Lamb as like the number 2 wide receiver in the NFC. You got 2 running backs that'll probably get 1,000 yards. And you're doing damage with the offense. But somehow, I don't understand how that's being done. If Dak Prescott is what everybody says he is, that he's just an average quarterback and just a bum. If that was average, and mind you, I'm not going to look at this and say, we got a great wide receiver core right now. We had CeeDee Lamb was Mr. Drops there for the early part of the season. You had Michael Gallup, who didn't start till like 4 games or 5 games in, and literally has been on one leg and is just getting into a stride. You've had Noah Brown and Jalen Tolbert who couldn't line up on side. So you can't look at that and say you got, great wide receiver core. You didn't go out and get Anthony Brown. We let go of CeeDee Lamb. We got a rookie starting at left tackle. We have an undrafted free agent that's starting at right tackle. We have a 5th round drafted player starting at center. There's only one guy out there starting that's a number 1 pick, and that's Zach Martin. I think Connor McGovern was, I think, a 3rd round pick. It's not exactly primo guys right there. And your tight ends, Peyton Hendershot was what, a 5th round? I'm sorry, not Peyton Hendershot. Jake Ferguson was a 5th round. And Peyton Hendershot was an undrafted rookie free agent. But somehow those guys with trash cot are the number 1 offense. How does that happen? I'd like to know, haters. What you got on that one? Anyway, I'm tired, boss. I'm real tired. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys, as well as you ladies. And I'm going to get some rest because I am so excited about tomorrow getting electricity at the Red Brick House. I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you guys had a great hump day. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, please don't forget, you know how fast time is flying by. It's week 13. Yeah, week 13 tomorrow. The NFL season is flying by, as well as our lives. Tell the people you love them now more than ever. I love you guys. Peace.